not even gonna lie to you. You brought me out here. When did me and Xavier come out here? Like that's when I graduated high school.
Yeah, when you were 18.
Dude, I was so. When I tell you, I really didn't want to be out here. I know you knew it. I didn't make it a secret.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I was like, why is this dude taking me out here to this musty forest? The saturation, I feel like I'm swimming. I feel like I'm chewing the air. All these mosquitoes are molesting me. It's muddy everywhere. Everything he says is, oh yeah, this will kill you, and this will kill you. Oh, this will kill you too.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Well, this is my story. This is how I experienced it. See, you grew up killing your own food, so yeah, a lot of stuff ain't that bad. And it be bad to me. All right, but I remember just being like, yo, this is his point. Like, I don't want to be out here. And he want to build a house. He can go do that. I don't care. And it's so wild because now, 7 years later, 6 years later, this means a lot. It's crazy that you learned all this on YouTube. That's a lot of once.
Well, not all of it.
What portion of this stuff do you think that you learned on YouTube?
Oh, a lot of it, but then too, remember I told you we had to build a little bit in junior high school.
Well,
so I knew it all along growing up.
You just filled in the gap.
Yeah, and you learn more, contractor friends, asking people and just working and actually doing some of it.
Well, even that though, that's crazy that you guys were trained to. This is a shelter. Like, in Maslow hierarchy of needs, this thing is foundational. Like, you can't focus on finding love and satisfaction and self-actualization until you get food, water, and shelter, and clothing. And this is one of the foundational things, and they used to teach this in school, which would make sense, because you're supposed to know this foundational knowledge. But they've gotten rid of those programs for whatever. I don't even know how they rationalize doing that. That's nuts.
There is no way to rationalize.
Right, and so now people just, I see this house and I'm like, man, that's crazy. I don't really know what goes into it. I don't know. I don't necessarily. I've seen some of your videos, so now I have a little bit of reference of knowledge what a foundation's supposed to look like. You told me how you water. What is it? Water balance.
Water level.
Water level. That's extremely. That's so simple and genius. Because, I was thinking of them green bubbles. You ain't even have to buy nothing. You just got clear thing. But no, this is extremely interesting. Because when I tell people this. When I be like, yeah, I'm going out with Dan. Oh, what you doing out with Dan? Oh, I'm going out to my dad. Man, he building a house. They be like,
Contract?
yeah, he bought a house and I'm building it by. I said, no, he's building it by himself. And it's always a silence. And it's like people try to think about it in their mind and be like,
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
what does that even mean? What you mean? Like, his father's building a house. No one's out there with him. Like, does he work in construction? I be like, no, he's a photographer. So a photographer is building a house, and how does he do this? Oh, he does photography, then he'll go down there and buy all the materials, get all of it, put it together. I'm like, how does he know that? And I'll be like, I think he was just hustling. I think he was just going through life and saying, hey, so how you do that? And they be like, oh, that's how I do that. Yeah. I'm gonna tuck that away, okay? And you got all of this knowledge by just asking questions and looking on YouTube. And I'm sure people pay a couple grand, few grand, and you applied it. People pay like thousands of dollars and do all that to go to school to learn this stuff, and it sets them for life. Like they have a trade. Like you could go to other nations. You could live in another nation, knowing this kind of stuff, and you taught yourself. So it's pretty special, man. It's pretty special.
Well, all right. Okay. Anything to add, Elena?
I feel like I was like the state I am now is probably like, it's just a house, he built it like it's a regular thing, but it's not. I don't know, just hearing you talk about it does give me more appreciation. It's like, this is a house, like built by one person.
Well, I had a little help along the way.
But still.
But the fact that you even knew who to ask, knew the type of help you needed, knew how to, because some people you have to know a certain amount to ask for help.
Well, I needed second pair of hands to help me with it. So, yeah.
And then it's like
Roosevelt's son. Roosevelt Jr., yeah.
He knows how to do all that kind of stuff. You was instructing him.
Yeah.
You were instructing him?
Mm-hmm.
So you know this enough to not only do it, but to teach someone else.
Yeah, that's
it's almost like you extended yourself onto someone else.
Yeah, a little bit, because I kind of know what I was looking for and how it's supposed to go. So just need an extra pair of hands to help lift some plywood and, some stuff like that, yeah.
Right. This is amazing that you, because I'm starting to see that imagination is one of the most valuable traits to have. Because it takes imagination to be able to create a gun. And there ain't no type of quick way to just kill something. You know, we need to put something somewhere where they can turn it into like a mini cannon in your hand. And then it will shoot a projectile and just stop things from coming at you. This could do way more than that.
Necessity.
That's a necessity, when a necessity and imagination meet, some real things happen. Which is why, you know, it's very interesting hearing you and your brother's story. Like you were saying, your brother Jimmy, you know, y'all coming up where y'all came up at. He went to the Army. And I remember watching Boys in the Hood, man. I watched Boys in the Hood and Morpheus, what's his name? Fishburne? Lawrence Fishburne. I remember he told Trey, he said, Trey. And I felt like he was talking to me when he said, Trey, don't go to the military. There's no place for a black man. The government owns your body. I was like 7 when I looked at that, or 8 or something. And I remember watching it, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to the military. I got it.
Well, there's pros and cons to everything.
Literally, it is.
Yeah.
But then hearing how, because I kind of grew up like, I don't know, I just couldn't see myself going and dying for something just because someone else got beat. Like someone else got beat, and like, hey, come on, we're gonna go kill some folks. Let's go. So people I've never met say, hey, let's go kill some folks. And I'm like, let's go, let's do it. That's how I always looked at it. But then hearing why all your brothers went to the military, because I never knew, why did all they just go, fight, like put their life on the line for something? But then you tell me, yo, we was walking 20 minutes to get groceries. You know, we had either we grew it or we killed it or we didn't eat it. That right there, like that concept is so foreign that when you growing up like that, and what was gonna say, you got been toe by a snake, and the doctor said, yeah, man, if we can't do such and such, you want to take control free to the morgue. Okay, like just someone to just tell you that about your child and experience that, yeah, you like, man, y'all say y'all give me some money, tell me why later, man, let's go. You know, that makes so much more sense. And for him to be able to get established enough to not only get a home for himself with indoor plumbing and stuff that he didn't grow up with, to be able to say, yo, Mom, I got a spare house. Come on up to the crib. Hey, it got electricity, it got plumbing, it got all that, baby. And, stove. Yeah, stove. Electricity.
Gas.
Gas stove. Don't even worry about it, baby. I don't know, you just, it's a little dial that you turn, you get flames. It's big, smooth. For you to be able to tell your mother that, because everybody want to save mom. Everybody want to save me. Even if mom doing okay, you want mom to do extra fantastic. If mom got all nice things, you still like, get my mom. For him to be able to do that, yo, that's like going to the league. It's like going to the NBA or the NFL and buying your mama a house, but just a different route. That had to feel amazing for him, to be able to change his mother's life. She gave birth and did all this stuff, and something that she created put her in a higher place in life. Like that had to do so much for so many people. And the fact that, you know, you took all that and now you're building a house yourself, it gives so much more context to just the black story in general. How that imagination mixed with some struggle and some necessity will give birth to so many things. You picked up a trade just naturally. You were just doing things. If you were looking for something, you knew something needed to happen. And I remember you told me, yeah, you know, I took some pictures of the people playing football in high school, and I put them on a lunch table, and people would, you know, pay me $15 to eat or something like that. And I said, oh, shoot, I got some money now. Yeah, I think this is it. This right here is me. That is exactly what he said. He said, I was about 13, 14. When that happened, he said, oh, this is what I'm doing. And to have that definiteness of purpose.
At that young of an age?
Because not too many people have definiteness of purpose. Age or not too many people just know. This is what I'm going to do. People be 13 and like, I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Let's do it. And not look back, not look at no other lanes. Yeah, okay, how do I get better at this? And that guide all of your steps. That is very hard to conceive when you didn't live that way. And that's why you're so foreign to me, and I'm sure a lot of other people. I'm sure when you explain this to other people, you gotta live that.
Any more?
That's it right there.
All right, that's it right there. All right, we're gonna get up out of here.
All right.